Okay, so this is a trick that I kind of like the look of. Been trying it out a little bit lately, and I'd just like to show you how it works. So, somebody selects a card, they just say stop, and we can just show them that card right there. Alright, and then what we'll do, put that card somewhere in the middle of the pack, push it in, shuffle it in if we want to as well. Great. Now all we're going to do is take the top card, assuming it's not their selection, and then what we're going to do is just simply blow on it. That should make it change into their selected card, and that's the trick. So let's learn how it works. Okay, so some nice things about this trick is it all happens in the hands, which is an advantage if you're on the street, you don't have a table. So here's how it works. Somebody selects a card. I'm going to teach you a nifty little pull-out move that I like to use. They say stop, and what you're going to do is bring over your thumb, stick it in there, and count 1, 2 cards, because we're going to do a double lift. And then you're just going to pinch these 2 cards as one with your index and thumb, and you're going to pull them out about half an inch, maybe a little more, and then you're going to start pulling them this direction, and then you're going to use the middle finger in your left hand, and you're going to rotate the entire card like this, and then you're going to release your thumb and send it back in. So here it is, just really slowly, just watch the fingers, mainly using the index finger, thumb, and middle finger. And then it goes in. So I'm going to do this quickly. You can spin it around, so then you can have somebody pick a card and spin it out like this. So that's a nice way to show them, and there's the double. Alright, so after we've gotten them to select their card, I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to show them, and I'm just going to separate these 2 cards here a little bit. I'm going to push the 1 card forward just a little bit, okay? Like that. So now I can use my index finger right here, but from their angle they only see the 1 card, and I show it to them, and I put my index finger here. After they've gotten a good look at the card, I put my index finger here, and as I turn over my hand, I do a little move where this is their selected card, the 5, and I just simply push that into the pack. Alright, so push that into the pack as I turn my hand over, so my hand's turning over, and that's being pushed into the middle. So now we have a random card here, selected card right there. Perfect. Then what we're going to do, leave that card sticking out, take all the cards above it, make a fan or just a block of cards, and push their card in. And then put those in the middle as well. This moves the selection to the top. Okay, then I like to either shuffle or some cuts depending on how it fits into the routine. If I've been doing a lot of shuffling, I'll just forego the shuffling and just leave it in the middle. Then what you're going to do is a double lift. Alright, pick up 2 cards as one. If you want to get, a break or whatever, pick up 2 cards as one. That's the goal. Okay, so now we have 2 cards here, a random card and the selection behind it. And what we're going to do is you're going to place them right here. Make sure to try to keep them square, but you're going to place them sort of on the back corner of the deck. Alright, then you're going to bring your hand over like this, and you're going to talk about changing this card, whatever you want to say. I don't care. There's the card, and here's the move to make it change. Basically what you're going to do is ditch this top card on top of the deck and bring this other card to your face and create some distance between this and the deck. I'll show you how it works. So we have the card here. We have this card facing them. This is our spectator. As we bring up the deck, I square this up and I push this card forward with my thumb, almost like I was going to be doing like an Elmsley count or something, okay? So doing like a block push off with 1 card, pushing it off, squaring it up with the deck, and bringing this card up. And then we're in this position, and from their angle, this is going to look something like this. Right, so there's the card, and what I've just done there is pushed off the card on the front of the deck. So it's all about the angle for this trick. Now usually when I do magic, I prefer it when the angle isn't exposed to me, but this one is directly exposed. You get to see it the whole time, and just trust that you know what you're doing and that you're not going to flash the card. One thing is, if you're going to push this off, it's better to go a little low than high. Usually they can see that, whereas if it's a little bit too low, your hand will help to cover that up. So that's just a tip. Okay, so you have the card here with the selection on the back. You're going to bring it up like this, and then you're going to slide this all the way out, and then I give one firm gesture. I did this poorly in my performance, so you can just correcting myself there. What you should do is bring this up, say I'm going to do something, I'm going to try to do something magic with this card, then just take this deck, put it at your side nonchalantly, and you can just leave the queen on top. That'll just work in. And then all you're going to do, blow on this card and turn it over. And when I originally was working on this, I sort of did something like this, and then I'd blow, and then I turned it over or do something like this. But I think it's best to keep the card away, as far away from the deck as possible. So you're going to bring it up. Oops, sorry. Let me get that in the camera. You're going to show them the card, bring it up, say I'm going to change the card, blow, turn it over, and then after you've revealed that you found their card, just simply set it on top of the deck, and then you can have a double lift, and that's set up for your next card find if you want. Anyway, so that's how the move works, and I hope you like it and work with that. That's a fun one to experiment with. Take care.